Hey, hi everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Lidia Nekozawa here. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Okay, excellent. Our first story of the evening is... This is Elira. So you will all know Elira from her infamous black video here. And which surprisingly has 1.2 million views. Like that's incredibly... That's incredible, it has that many views. But anyways, so she's coming back. So she will be streaming again tomorrow. She says, good morning. I think I'll do a Zatsu on Friday. So if you guys don't know what Zatsu is, kind of like a just chatting. It says, thank you for waiting. So she has not streamed since I believe the airing of this video. It's gonna be interesting. So a lot of people have some feelings about this. So we're gonna just jump into this Reddit post and we're just gonna quickly take a peek-see. Okay, so this is on the Kurosanji subreddit from the user LastDem. It says, remember, no harassment towards Elira on her stream. As many already pointed out, do not harass Elira. Do not hate watch her stream. Never give anything to the Nijisister or Niji Karens if they like by doing that. If you want to punish Elira, just ignore her and her content. Do not give her views. Do not give her CCV. Do not give her likes or dislikes, and do not give her comments. Do not give her money on donos or super chats. Do not give ad views, etc. Ignoring her will give her in Nijisanji En, and therefore any color, an even more hurtful damage to their metrics, and that will be displayed on their Q4, the one with the major damage for their reputation and their financials. And then, so let me just see what other people have to say. Okay, this person says, someone says, any engagement is a good engagement for the company. The system doesn't care what you say, it only sees more people interacting. Since she can speak Japanese, I wonder if Japanese fans will show up in her comeback stream. That's a variable I had not considered at all. NDF Japan seems to not be able to understand why Niji En is being rejected and criticized in the West. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much a general opinion. My opinion is essentially try not to engage. You don't want to give them any ammo. Niji defenders, the Nijisisters, they're looking for something, right? They're looking for something to use as a weapon. So yeah, the best engagement is no engagement. Like hate raids and stuff like that. Not exactly a nice thing to do. Long story short, guys, if I'm going to be totally honest with you, be angry at the company. Don't hate raid the live streamer. You know, the live streamer is just an unfortunate aftermath of a terrible company, right? Had management been better, maybe this may not have happened at all. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be mad at anyone, be mad at the company, be mad at any color, be mad at the billionaire, okay? If you're gonna direct your hate anywhere, direct your hate towards the billionaire, okay? Lidia, no, okay, but I'm just saying. The best way to deal with her coming back is to just not engage. And I know that's really tough. It's super tough because people are feeling a certain way. And to be quite fair, they're completely valid in their feelings. So anyways, just letting you know that, that this is going to be happening tomorrow. All right, guys, let's continue. Okay, on to our next piece of news. We have, do you guys remember Vox? Here's Vox. Vox is a male English virtual YouTuber affiliated with Nijisanji's EN's fourth wave Luxium. You know Luxium. We talk about Luxium all the time, unfortunately. Anyways, so why are we talking about Vox? Well, here is another piece of news. We'll find this at the Kurosanji subreddit. It says, something tells me that Vox Akuma is refusing to improve after the whole Selen incident because of him going to Bilibili. So Vox was part of the black screen stream. Vox hasn't streamed for a while. But he's streaming on Bilibili, and Bilibili essentially is the Chinese equivalent to YouTube. Okay, let's continue. So it says, seeing Vox running away to Bilibili proves who he is, a narcissist. Vox exhibits all the typical traits of a narcissist in that black video. Narcs at their core want to be the most important person in the world. They view everyone else as tools to be used and never look at a person as another human being. In fact, they view others beneath them. Do not underestimate the lengths of a narc would go to make themselves feel good and in power. Their main tools of manipulation are guilt tripping, excessive praise, and emotional manipulation. They would remind you of the favors they did for you, how amazing they are, or how wrong you are. They will gaslight you so hard that you begin to believe what they say. They will grind your self-worth into the ground and make you docile and a pet for them to control, hence to feel in power and in control. Seeing how badly the black video failed and seeing the world was not going according to their narrative, in typical narc behavior, Vox ran away. Narcs at their core are cowards and have severe insecurity issues. I would like to see how Elira will come back and whether Vox will stream back in YouTube. Very unlikely. I mean, I kind of have a feeling that Vox is probably looking to Elira's stream and being like, how did that go? And if that goes good, then he might come back. Or he just might stay to Billy forever until he gets kicked off of there. Who knows? That's just obviously speculation at this point. Okay, all right, let's continue. Let's see what the people have to say. Okay, so here it says, I am more appalled that a company allows such behaviors to begin with. Every company can hire bad apples. What's more important is that they cut them loose once their true faces are found out. How they deal with controversy at any color is a bit of a head scratcher, because in the contracts they're like, hey, we're not getting involved. But it's just like, but what's the point of management if not to manage? Very confused. Okay, here it says, why would he feel he needs to change? His fans are all delusional parasocial worshippers who treat him like a deity. Also a good point. Yeah, there's no real accountability there. Yeah, I mean, Vox is a weird case. I recall him being pretty well liked and the stream caught people off guard. I mean, he was straight up one of Selen's Niji canceled friends and they collabed a lot. Nobody thought he was going to bury her like he did. So, like, if he did improve, would anyone know? A lot of people couldn't tell all those things until the stream happened. Interesting. It says, he went from being massive during his... What? He did what? He did what? Oh my. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. He went from being massive during his spicy sound days and leaning into the BFE, which is the boyfriend experience, to now being a fraction of his popularity. He was the most super chatted VTuber in 2022 and has had a hard fall from it. In a way, I don't blame him for wanting to get away from his past and toxic fan base it created, but he is kind of backed in it as that's what made him big. Granted, ASMR is gone now. Probably peak Vox days are behind him, and given how Kuro is now, a fraction of his subs from the Mista days, but he seems like he's much happier. Maybe Vox should just graduate. If I were to speculate, if I were to guess, I'm gonna guess that probably he's gonna send Elira out first to see how she fares, and then probably he'll return to YouTube as well. I don't know for sure. Obviously, we don't know. We'll never know. Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I think he's using Elira as bait. But I mean, I don't know how close they are for sure. This is all just speculation at this point, but yeah. Interesting opinions for sure. Okay. All right, Kuro-sanji, thank you for all your hard work. Okay, we're gonna move on to our next piece of news here. This is Doki. So Doki, our Dokibird, has got a surprise. Doki says surprise. Yes, the secret PC that's been stuck in Canadian customs. Oh no, that's me. Damn it. Surprise! Yes, the secret PC that's been stuck in Canadian customs that was built by HYTE brand and I buy power. I can't believe my dream goal has finally come true. I never thought this would be possible. Oh, she's so sweet with 2 crying emojis. I cried when I found out they had been wanting to work with me for a very long time. So thank you for sending this custom PC. And to my Dragoons, please look forward to some special announcements in the future. Look at this. Damn! This is a nice PC. It's so clean. HYTE! Wow, HYTE. Wow, look at this. That's a beautiful... Wow, this is a beautiful PC. This is so clean. It's so stunning. Wow. Congrats, Doki! And then Doki says, I hope you guys won't be overwhelmed with all the news coming in. There's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes almost every day, and the calendar is looking more and more packed. My priority will always be to make my Dragoons happy, so enjoy the ride. Aww, it's so sweet. Yay! Congrats, Doki! You're incredible! All white. Yuki could never. Yeah, that's true. Do you remember when HYTE had made these for Niji, but then, you know, all the negligible stuff came out, and HYTE had canceled their collaboration. See the shape of the case? Look familiar? So Doki got what Niji couldn't get. Mwah, it's chef's kiss. It is beautiful. It is karma in motion. Huzzah! All right, there it is. Anyways, let's continue. All right, so this next piece of news, this is Enna Alouette is a female virtual YouTuber affiliated with Nijisanji's EN third wave Thria alongside these peeps. Okay? All right, so why are we talking about Enna? Well, here's some interesting information. Okay, so this was, I believe, from Enna's birthday stream. And do you see anything here? I'm just gonna zoom in. Let me know. We're gonna play. Look at the picture. Do you see anything in this picture that might be maybe not a birthday message? Do you see anything interesting? That's correct. Look to the left. Do you see where it says Justice for Selene? So that was I think that was a bit of an oopsie that she did not catch on her birthday stream. But yeah, that was there. That was there. Here's what the people of Reddit are saying. Okay. Justice for Selene is right in front of her face. Oof. Right here. Right here. Yep. Oof. Small, medium, or large oof. Oh, God. And this person says, I saw it on Twitter and had to run there to see if I saw it there, and I'm dying of laughter. So yeah, this is, I mean, was it a nice thing to do on a birthday stream? No, not really. Again, as I will tell you, do not be mad at the liver, be mad at the company. Be mad at the billionaire. Okay, if you're gonna be mad at anybody, be mad at them. Alright? The livers, they are just a product of a bad company. Okay? Okay, excellent. I mean, it is haha. I mean, I cannot dispute it's a haha. But still, not a very nice haha. Okay, all right, next piece of news. Okay. Okay, so here it says, JP Nijisisters' hatred is rooted in the humiliation of having their position reversed from that of the former gentry. So this is from the Kurosanji subreddit, and this is posted by HNote4036. Okay. So here, let's continue. It says, I'm slowly beginning to see the mental structure of the hatred that the JP Nijisisters have for Hololive, Vespo, Neoporte, and Aorgiri HS, etc. Nijisanji was a winner in JP before it was overtaken by Hololive. They were the darlings of their time, and many of the now fallen JP livers dominated the JP internet. They were the not so-called ruling party. To this day, they have never been able to hold the ruling position in the industry. But they were enjoying the spring of this world when they kicked Kazuna Ai and others off the stage with their outdated and finished content and campaign, and JP Opinion supported it at the time. During Niji's heyday, Niji livers treated VTubers from what is now Hololive and other agencies like henchmen. Oh goodness. Shirakami Fubuki and Minato Aqua were day laborers who came to Niji. Marine, a newcomer, had to bow down to Takayami Rion, and Okayu was far below Shina Yukiya. And now Rion has given up and remains obedient to any color, not even resisting the situation in which he was crushed and placed in Niji's environment, and Yukiya has completely reversed her position with Okayu, to the point where she does not even know what she is usually doing. Marine is the #1 JP VTuber subscriber, surpassing Kitsune AI. And Hololive became the industry's ruling party, getting more and more of everything Niji was supposed to get, and more of everything the Nijisisters fantasized he was supposed to get. As you probably heard by now, this transition has led to JP Nijisisters' extraordinary hatred of Hololive and others. For the Nijisisters who know these days, Niji's current decline is a hell that makes them want to leave the planet, and their hatred is directed towards Hololive, which has overtaken Niji, and Vispo, which has been overtaking Niji in recent years. Here is another piece of VTuber newsy news. Okay. As you saw in the past, a lot of VTubers have been taken advantage of by really crappy merch companies, okay? But this is a new merch company, and this one is, so let me read this. This is on Twitter/X, and this is from Elara, so ELARA VTuber, okay? And Elara says, with everything going on in the VTuber community plus disappointing state of merchandise, I and I have started our own company. Woo! Good job, good job. We want to bring everyone merchandise in a trustworthy, timely, and professional manner. Please follow TrueTuber merch and look out for future news. This is TrueTuber merch. It says, hi, we're a new merch company for content creators. We provide a professional experience for your merch needs. So there you go. This comes at a time when a lot of merch companies have been very naughty and been not so good. So let's hope. So this is a relatively new company, you know. So we'll proceed with cautious optimism. But it's nice when something comes out of something bad, right? Because we had a lot of really high prolific VTubers get screwed over by merch companies. So, you know, it's like, it's by a VTuber for a VTuber, you know. It's kind of cool. It's a cool thing to see. So fingers crossed that this goes well and that this company does really well. So yes, gambete, TrueTuber, you can do it. All right, excellent. It's nice when companies are not evil, eh? What a refreshing, so refreshing to not be evil. Okay, our next piece of news is here. This is on the Kurosanji subreddit. It's titled, what ... So this is interesting. So someone is using Mint's profile picture on Twitter. They named themselves a fake Mint fan. And here it says, false Discord is a place to go for psychosexual analysis of hypothetical young peeps. I guess this is just a snapshot from False's Discord. And it says, me neither. I think they are teenager girls mostly from very sexist societies who are not particularly successful in their lives and vent in the form of simping for Vox online. If you look at pretty much any group of loonies, they are very similar. Sisters are flat earthers of the VTubing scene. Oh dear. Okay. What I can gather, this person took screenshots of FalseEyeD's Discord. I'm not sure if I fully agree with that, just because people are free to say stupid stuff on Discord all the time. But okay. And I just say, like, moderating a Discord 24/7 is very difficult. But okay, let's continue. This is the thing that they're clutching onto. Okay, now let's keep going. The screenshots I'm seeing just keep getting more insane. That whole thread is just the weirdest, most argument-obsessed people ever telling each other how normal and calm they are. Just to be clear, this comment in particular didn't receive any sort of agreement as far as I know, but there is a pattern of very strange people saying similarly insane things in this thread with zero moderation. As I pointed out, a lot of often smaller VTuber-related servers have to ban mentioning False precisely because his name brings in toxic discussion and rats lurk for ammunition. At the same time, he has a thread basically dedicated to running people down with no filters. I'd like more info, please. Okay. My dude is talking about doing better things with my time while admitting that they watch virtual anime girls thinking, wow, look at the CCVs and ad revenue. But I'm flattered to know that I'm your Kamiyoshi and you never miss a thing I post. Hi, and Binted, hope you find something better to do with your time. False and this Discord chat aren't really worth seething over. Watch and rewatch your Oshi streams instead. They've been having lower CCVs than normal and could use some extra views and ad revenue. Okay. They're perpetually proving my point about naming and targeting people who criticize or make fun of them. Maybe stop doing that, and your attempts to "you mad bro" me will look more convincing. What are people saying? Fake fan indeed. Oh my goodness. Non-grass toucher criticizing other non-grass toucher. Boys lose at 11. Don't feed the trolls, it's just engagement bait. Plus, they are in his Discord looking for ammo. So in the end, they are the weird ones. Don't kindle for their fire. Someone said, LOL, I actually spend a lot of time in False's Discord. I think it's a pretty cool place. One of the few places where you can discuss basically any VTuber all in one place with a bunch of people who all like VTubers in general and are passionate and knowledgeable about them. Also, screenshots like this are terrible at capturing the overall tone of the discussion. Yes, I 100% agree. For example, the dude who said what was said in the first screenshot also said that he pitied them in a bit because they were probably in a bad place in life. As for the second screenshot, we're talking about all kinds of stuff in the Discord, while this user seems to be currently laser focused on False and his community, while we're just laughing at them from time to time. Remember, their old display name was False is friends with Oh, right, that's right. Okay, and it says, man, for someone who really hates False, they really like paying attention to False. Right? I know. I'm like, that's sus too. Okay, I thought that was a little sus. Okay. Honestly, I admit I don't like False, Kyo, or under the... Oh, no! This person hates me. Honestly, I admit I don't like False, Kyo, or any VTuber news channels, any drama in general, but this is just sad. Why attack him? Okay. Well, I'm so sorry I exist. Okay, let's keep going. Those are the not very great screenshots I've ever seen of a Discord chat. I know, it's very, I thought so too. I'm like, it's very, like, no timestamps, no who sent it. Yeah, I thought that was a little sus. Okay, just to be clear, this comment in particular didn't receive any sort of engagement as far as I know. So nobody cared. It wasn't a discussion. It was a random guy nobody was looking at. Do you know how much trash goes on social media every day that nobody looks at? Guys scraping at the bottom of the barrel and then having to justify why he's scraping at the bottom of the barrel. Okay, so yeah, essentially, long story short, they're trying to frame False's Discord to be like a toxic place when they themselves are there in the Discord making toxic statements. So it's all a little bit confusing. But yeah, anyway, so that's essentially what that's about. Okay, so I think this one might be a bit more positive. Here, this is on the Kurosanji subreddit. It says, smaller agencies like V4Mirai do things for their talent that Niji won't, can't, doesn't, and that's just crazy to me, with sources. So V4Mirai is opening up auditions again, and they put out this tweet. Okay, let's see what the tweet is. V4Mirai is here to challenge possibilities and take VTubing to the next level. Let's show the world what we're made of, and the auditions are open. So it says, your management team is always with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, a management team? Managers in the West and Japan both ensure your needs are met, your concerns are heard, and your ideas are brought to life in a timely, friendly, professional manner. Whoa, 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 hold on. The trust we've built with our talent has helped us grow to become the third largest VTubing company in the world. Sheesh! Man, that's a good flex. That's a good flex. Okay, hold on. All right, let's go to picture number 2, okay? It says 3D modeling and motion capture for bigger possibilities. We work with the expert 3D models to bring our VTubers to the third dimension and broadly boast our own in-house motion capture studio in California. Additionally, talent are provided all equipment necessary to make 3D content their own. Sheesh, you don't have to buy the equipment? Oh my god, this is already better than Niji. Management, 3D modeling and motion capture. Oh my god, they got 2 more extra pictures. What is this? Your live 2D VTuber model and assets produced from scratch. Ooh. Our connection with Japan's leading artists and designers from illustration to final model, ensuring your striking character design brought to life with a high quality model. Plus, we work with you to bring your dream character to life. Wow! Not like this is who you're assigned to. Screw off. You have no choice in the matter. That's incredible. Okay, wow. All right, and here we go. We fully cover and produce your debut, valued at $12,000. Holy, okay, so guys, if you remember, in the Niji contract, they make you buy your own stuff, which, by the way, they might reimburse you $1,000, maybe. And then that's for your debut and everything. So the fact that they actually, whoa, this is incredible, man. They don't even have to try at this point. Like, I feel like everyone is better than Niji at this point. Anyways, but yeah, they fully cover and produce your debut, valued at $12K. Your comprehensive debut package includes character design, live 2D, streaming assets, original group song, solo song, and a cover song. Jesus. Wow, 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 wow. That's incredible. That's so incredible. Man. Okay, and here, what's this? Here's what we're looking for. Holding auditions. On our current search for future V4Mirai candidates, we're hoping for spirited individuals who embody some of the following qualities. Those who love games so much they can play games until they grow old. Oh, that's nice. People particularly interested in open world exploration games like GTA, Rust, Minecraft, among others. Putting tons of hours into your favorite game sounds fun, and inherent charisma and passion for talking to new people. That said, even if the above criteria doesn't apply to you, we still absolutely encourage you to apply. Wow, wow, wow. Jeez, I can't believe it. That's incredible. That's really incredible. Holy moly. Wow. This is the whole point, guys. This is why we are vocal about why Nijisanji is bad. We are vocal because VTuber talents deserve better. And you can... A company can still make money. This company can still make money by being a manager for you, by giving you the best and newest tech, by drawing you and you being involved with the process, and by covering your debut. That is literally your debut is their product. So it's the cost of business. It makes sense for them to cover it. Why would you have to cover your own stuff? It makes no sense. Like, that's the whole point of the company. This is the whole point of why you even bother to give up your independentness, because you want the company to do better for you. So, like, yes, V4Mirai, great job, fantastic work, absolutely. This should be the standard. Why is this not the standard? Okay, anyways, that's incredible. All right, so anyways, sorry, let's continue. So that was okay, so that they put out this tweet. I saw the images in it, and I noticed that they're basically saying that they'll do things for talents that Niji doesn't. And I thought I'd share that here. Keep in mind that V4Mirai is owned by Brave Group, who also owns VSPO. They are the third largest VTubing agency, at least in Japan. HoloLive and Nijisanji occupy the 1 and 2 spots, depending on which metric you use to raise them on management. V4Mirai, managers in the West and Japan both ensure your needs are met and your concerns are heard, and your ideas are brought to life in a timely, friendly, professional manner. Nijisanji. Where the F do I start? Nijisanji does not have physical offices in the West, first of all. One look at Selene's history with Laugh Kung Fu Coffee music video. Mata's remarks about how she isn't used to good managers, or Sayu's remarks about her management. Take your pick. Okay, 3D. And then it says, V4Mirai has their own motion capture studio in California. Talents are provided the equipment necessary to make 3D content their own. In addition to the West here, 6 members of the first and second generations already have 3D models, have used 3D at home, and have put a 3D concert despite the fact that Gen 2 debuted in November of 2023. Let me say this again. All that for the people who debuted in November of 2023. So that was not that long ago. That's incredible. Here it says Nijisanji. Nijisanji doesn't have a mocap studio in the West, only in Japan. And 3 Ian branches... Oh, and sorry, and the Ian branch was in 3D drought until recently. Only Lazulite has 3D models until recently. Even then, only Lazulite currently has the ability to use a 3D model at home, and Pamu only got to show hers off at home after her graduation was announced. Even then, Obsidia and Aretha have both their 2-year anniversaries before their 3D debuts. And while I have no concrete evidence to support this, I'm going to make an educated guess that Niji won't pay for your 3D equipment, and that stuff is not cheap. Yeah, exactly. They won't pay for your computer. They're not going to pay for your 3D. Absolutely not. From scratch 3D models. V4Mirai. They have connections with top JP artists and will work with you to design your model. Given the fact that they recently debuted Dr. Novi has the same illustrator as Selene model, I am inclined to believe this. Nijisanji. I cannot disprove that every single wave allowed the talents to create their models from scratch. However, I can prove that Etheria's model predates the audition as shown here, as well as a currently work in progress acting focused wave that opened auditions in November. I believe that Selene says in her video Rewriting Our Lore, now taken down LOL, that the talents that ended up in Lazulite and Obsidia worked out somehow which models they would get, but take this with a grain of salt until you see the video / clip of it. Debut. V4Mirai says we fully cover and produce your debut valued at $12,000. Your comprehensive debut package includes character design, live 2D, streaming assets, original group song, solo song, cover song, trailing off to imply they cover other stuff at Isu. Nijisanji, quoting directly from Sayu's document, One Girl Story. Around the end of October is when we were finally able to start planning for our debuts. I had experience debuting as a VTuber with my own activities, so I was familiar with all the elements needed and how to manage planning with all the different people I'd work with. Regarding the question of what was needed for the debut and subsequent streaming activities, the managers informed that nothing is really required. It's up to you how much or how little you want to have for it. I personally incurred the cost of planning a successful debut. Our lore was written by ourselves. I had to find people who had the skill sets needed for the graphics and animations myself and paid for them myself. By the time we debuted, I was already hugely in the red in order to plan and execute a debut befitting of a talent of such a big company. That's incredible, by the way. Wow. And then this is from Raziel's document, which isn't quite damning, but lines up. Most of the things he was commissioning for his debut went without a hitch, but he would express frustrations on certain things, such as commissioning an overlay and not liking it, and the person who was supposed to create his intro/starting screen was ghosting him, and he was bad at PowerPoints, and needed someone to make his debut slides look pretty. I stepped up and offered to do these things for him. He was my friend, and he was frustrated. I wanted to help him the best I could, especially since his debut was very close to this point. 2 Niji peeps having kind of a similar experience. Okay. And it says, and if you still need more evidence, well, this is venturing into speculative territory, but just look at Shu's debut lore video, laughing my ass off. Or compare Crisis and TTT's debuts and the Advent and Artemis debuts. So yeah, this stuff is a big part of why I hate Nijisanji as a company so much. This lack of support, coupled with the fact that leaving is hard for the livers, I'm thinking of making another post about that too sometime, leaves them stuck in a place of stagnancy and misery, especially since indies can usually say, I have the money for a 3D model and I'll go out and commission one. But Niji livers can't always do stuff like that, even if they're successful. And yeah, go out and support the girls at V4Mirai Agency. They're all very talented and entertaining, and their CCV subscriber numbers are criminally low. I was gonna say, this is a good comment. Stop comparing companies that operate according to modern values with medieval serfdom in the 21st century. It's not fair. No. Let's see here. It says, the thing is, Bday Group has taken a different approach to Anycolor and Cover Corp. In particular, they have established offices outside Japan, C Company and Brave Corp, before committing in overseas markets. With V4Mirai US and Globi Europe, they've shown this approach works, and it's attractive for the talents they recruit. I'd also guess that Vispo EN plans to take advantage of this distributed management and support system they set up, which might explain why we've not seen VTuber groups out of China and APAC offices yet. But I mean, that sounds pretty much in line. That sounds pretty much in line with what Niji does. It's gross. The fact that the guy's a billionaire is just sickening. Okay, here, let's read this. From what I heard about 3Ds, apparently the studio Nijisanji is always booked to the brim by JP talents, so it leaves very little space for the EN members to have one. Which then begs the question, why did they not bother with upgrading the studio or just expanding the studio in order to feature more 3D stuff? After all, they were leading Cover Corp in that aspect 2+ years ago. It just shows a lack of ambition and foresight from management and CEO. That is leaving out the fact that the talents have to pay for the trip themselves. That's the worst part. On top of the abysmal cuts from merchandise sales. 2%. Okay, so yeah, pretty much you get the point on this one. This company is doing incredible things, and it's good. And that's kind of what we need. We need better supports for our livers. And yeah, this is incredible. This is exactly what we should be seeing here, okay? Meow, meow. Excellent work. Excellent work, V4Mirai. Hopefully everybody else does the same stuff. Make sure to treat your talents well, okay? It's so simple. It's so simple. If you treat your talents well, they will treat you well. It is a fact. It's a fact. Okay. So much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join me on Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!